my actual volume up. Yeah. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
Take care of that. It looks great.
I don't know why the capture device is even showing up on there. Let me just talk a little bit there, and then those of you out there, we're doing a test of the audio. We're having some audio issues, folks, so we don't want to have that messed up. Just making sure that it sounds okay, trying to get the sound right. Trying to get the sound right. Can you turn it up a little bit? Check, 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 check. Please don't give me any noise. No noise. No noise at all. Can you delete that video capture input? Can you just delete it? Okay. Can you add a filter? Can you add that compressor filter? Okay. Okay. Let me put this other. Check, check. See if this changed back. Did that change anything? Okay. Okay. Test. Sound is going. Yeah, we're messing with the sound right now. That's why it's coming and going.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. I can keep turning this down now. Okay. Those of you out there, give me a thumbs up if the sound is okay out there. Just give us a thumbs up if the sound is okay right now. It's a little tinny. I agree. It's trying to make it as good as possible here. As long as there's no really bad buzzing behind it. Yeah, I think I can make it work if there's just no buzzing. No awful buzzing. Okay, good, 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 good. All right, I do appreciate those of you out there tuning in, helping us out with the sound. We are here live, by the way, downtown Spencer, West Virginia. I did not do that. That was not me. I had nothing to do with that. I'm sitting where I am. We're here at the grand reopening of Crazy Little Mamas. And what a long adventure and what a crazy adventure it has been for Brandy Stump and her crew to get back to reopen. We're going to talk with her as soon as we get a chance to. Obviously, a lot of people were in and out of here quite quickly. They did a really nice little celebration out front of the building for the Chamber of Commerce, took some pictures, and Brandy was able to talk and say thank you to the Chamber. Thank you to all the people who have helped get this thing back online. Now, what happened to Crazy Little Mamas, if you guys will remember, used to be down across from the First Neighborhood Bank drive-through building right in the middle of downtown Spencer. Well, that building ended up having a really bad flood issue with some old pipes, and it was to the point they were trying to clean it up. They had to close down. They were trying their best to clean up in that building, and it just wasn't going to happen. So Brandy had to make the decision to shut down the business, pull all of her stuff out of that business, clean up, do whatever they could to get it going, and it just wasn't to happen. So they had to quickly look for and find a new building. And they did find a new building down here in Spencer, West Virginia. We are directly across from the Armory and the Spencer Roan Volunteer Fire Department. It's the old Specialty Graphics building, if that helps anybody out there. And they found a great place. If you guys are watching out there on Facebook or YouTube, you can tell, I'll just swing the camera around, how unbelievably beautiful this building has become. And so much hard work has been put in over the last months to get to this point. And so a grand reopening is what we're calling this for Crazy Little Mamas. And we're going to be live here on Facebook and YouTube for the next couple of hours. We're also going to be checking in live on the radio. In fact, let me get a call out to my DJ. We'll try to get on the radio here in just a bit. How did that sound out there, people? No buzz, no buzz? No awful buzzing on their end? Okay, well, good. That's closest we're going to get. Well, thank you very much, Miss Amy. We are down here at Crazy Little Mamas. It is the grand reopening of the business here in downtown Spencer, West Virginia, and we're happy to help promote this reopening in a brand new building as well. Of course, obviously, what happened to Brandy and her crew there down at the building they previously inhabited, a lot of water damage came from old pipes and some issues, and it was so much so that they could not refurbish the building, so they decided instead that they were going to look for a new place to run their business. They found a really nice place down here on Arnoldsburg Road, right across from the Armory and the Spencer Roan Volunteer Fire Department. It's the old Specialty Graphics building, if people remember that. It's housed a few other businesses, and it still has a business down to the south side of it here. But a lot of time, a lot of effort spent in getting this building ready and getting all of the items and all of the inventory moved from the old building here to the new building. And so they're doing kind of a grand reopening here. So we do invite you guys to stop by if you're out there and about. Even if you're not looking to shop, just come by and support and say congratulations to Brandy and her crew, because this has been a long process, and it's been a very trying process, obviously, for Brandy and her crew. Does Brandy have a few seconds to come over and talk? Oh, she's got stuff coming in here. Well, Brandy, just put on a headset real quick, and we're just going to talk to you real quick here. Obviously, there you go. Sorry. Obviously, of course, we're on the radio side of things right now, and obviously this has been one heck of a journey. Brandy, let's talk about this thing. When did it happen that the flooding came through the original building?
So they were first doing the remodel on the floor up front. They were putting new subflooring down and stuff like that to try to, help spruce up. And there was some pieces that were kind of a little shy, and I wouldn't have recommended, continuing to walk on it. So we shut it down, and they done that, and that took them about 3 weeks. And then they got the subfloor done. Me and Andrew went and bought. This happened. Let's see. This is August, so it was May at this point.
Yeah.
It was around May, I think. May at this point. So we went and bought the top floor, me and Andrew did. We stacked it inside and got a phone call the next morning. We were supposed to go down and lay it down. And they're like, get in here now. It's really bad. So here me and Andrew go. And it is like a rainforest in the shop.
Yeah, I tell you, so that's obviously you're just looking to remodel the building, and then all of a sudden plans change
Yes.
for you, and you have to grab all the inventory you can grab. You have to
Yes.
get everything out of the building completely. Then you're homeless. Now you're looking for a new home for your
That's
business.
right, yeah.
This seemed to happen relatively quickly, though.
It
How did this go down?
So Carrie and Teresa from the winery and Carrie from Chamber, they were on it and I contacted them, and they were, real snippy on helping me trying to find. First, they helped us get the stuff out of the shop because it was all in the back underneath the plastic, so we didn't lose any of that. I lost all the jewelry, but anyways, we got all that removed out of there, and I'm like, guys, I don't know if we can stay here because it's going to take a while, and we got to get open.
Yeah.
Like, we're already been down a month at this point, so we have to get money coming back in ASAP to even survive. So we started like brainstorming and thinking about places and this and that, and then they mentioned here where Specialty Graphics was with Chad and Krista. And I'm like, okay, let's contact them because I know that it'll be good. So
Yeah.
So I contacted Krista too, and we met I think it was that evening after I talked to Carrie about it, and we walked in, and I'm like, Andrew, this is probably the place. We can make this happen. So
Not only did you make it happen, you guys made it happen so quickly. We're talking with, again, Brandy Stump of Crazy Little Mamas. I've talked to you on the radio numerous times over the years and talked about how passionate you are about your business and how hard you work your business to make it successful. And to have that happen, to have yourself have to go down for that long,
Yeah.
that would deter a lot of people.
Oh yeah. It
Why?
would.
Why do you? Well, you just got no
Why?
quit in you?
Yeah, I just got no quit. Like I don't give up until I'm done.
Yes.
That's and when I'm done, I'm done. You know, that's just general life things for me. But with the business, like we didn't have no other option. Like this is what me and Andrew enjoy doing is running a business and even giving Spencer something that is more creative and that people feel like home when they walk into. You know, that personal experience really gives somebody I guess the feel like family.
Yeah.
And that's what we like to portray here.
Well, you're very versatile. Let's just say that in what you
Yes.
guys offer here. Let's talk a little bit about that. People who are regulars of yours, they know what you offer, but people that might be out there and not sure what you provide, it is a vast array of things. You do your own shirt stuff. You do your own decals.
We do.
You also, though, if we're looking at this store, you sell clothing. You sell accessories. Talk about it. Tell us about the business.
Yeah. So, guys, we like Drew said, we customize shirts. We make hoodies along that line as well. And I use a certain kind of print that adheres to the shirt and stays on throughout your washes and stuff. A lot of times, you know, different things will crack, you know, or that other people will use like vinyl and stuff, and it eventually starts peeling off after so many dries and everything with the heat. But what we use is DTF, and it sticks and adheres really well. And then we also make customized tumblers. Those are all sublimation. We are getting ready to bring in 40-ounce custom tumblers that
Yes.
we do, so those are coming.
This one's not big enough, by the way, for
That's-
my coffee.
Well, I got 40 ounces coming, so
I'll be ready for the 40 ouncer there, yes.
we're excited about those. But we also have long lines of a boutique, but so within the customization, we actually brand our own clothing. So when you see jeans, they're all Crazy Little Mama's jeans. When you see the shirts, they're all Crazy Little Mama's shirts. And Crazy Little Mama's not just referring to me. There's so many Crazy Little Mamas out there. Like, we are a huge family. So that's why it's Crazy Little Mama.
Well, you gotta be a little crazy to grind the way you do.
For sure.
And do what you do. You also do lives a good bit. You've been
do.
doing lives in the evening times, and you'll do live sales and things like that. And again, it takes that to work a business the way
does.
that you do. But I tell you what, people are so excited. Obviously, it was really cool to see the chamber members come out and
It
support
was
you
wonderful.
for the opening, and we're glad to come and support you as well, because this is a really fun business.
It is.
That's the really cool thing. I've been watching the slideshow up
Yeah.
on the TV up in the distance. It's
Yeah.
our crazy little family.
Yes.
I just love the idea behind this, what you are
Yeah.
doing here.
And you know, we do have a 65-inch TV in here, and we want to offer to any businesses,
That wasn't me again.
any businesses in town, we will run your a slide on the TV in here for you. We're only charging like $15 a month for a slide, and you can change that out as much as you want.
Awesome. Well, let's talk about today. What do you got today? Are there specials that
Yes.
you got going on today?
So our t-shirt wall, we're doing buy two, get one half off. Small through extra large starts at $14. So they're super cheap, but they're really still good quality on the t-shirts, and they are the DTF prints, like I said. And then on our purses, they are buy one, get one 40% off. So that is a really, really good deal.
Yes.
They are all Wranglers, Montana West. So Montana West has Wrangler. They also have American Bling and everything. So I do have a lot of Wranglers in here. There is fall decor. It is priced really good, good cheap deals on it. Thank you guys. Have a good day. And then we also have a clearance table where we've got a bunch of stuff marked down. There's some tumblers on there for $10 and sheet sets for $15. There's some shoes that we're trying to clearance out for $10. So there's a lot going on in the shop today.
Well, we're very thankful that you have continued to push your business, and it's basically a phoenix rising out of the Not ashes, but the water.
That's right. That's right.
They'll be here today. You guys will be open today until 5
Till
p.m.
5
Is that
o'clock,
correct?
uh-huh.
So, folks, we invite you to come out here to Crazy Little Mamas. What's the official address here? I was just saying.
142 East Main Street is
I
where
should have
we are
remembered
at now.
that. I should have remembered that
Could be.
from the specialty graphic station. 142 East Main Street. Again, if you have trouble with that, it is a big gray building right across from the entrance to the Armory and the Roan Volunteer Fire Department. It is easy to see, and you got the open sign out there. Brandy, thank you so much.
You're
We're going to be
welcome.
checking in with you
Thank
throughout
you.
the afternoon.
Okay.
That's Brandy Stump with Crazy Little Mamas. Come down here, folks. We'll be live until 3 p.m. We'll stay live on Facebook and YouTube. If you guys have any questions, if you want to know some things that they may have to offer here today, just send us a message, and we'll be ready to go. Well, we do apologize to those of you watching out on Facebook and YouTube land. We did have another issue with our audio. It had nothing to do this time with the sound. It had to do with the equipment that was not working at all. But we do want to remind you guys we are down here at Crazy Little Mama's at 142 East Main Street. It is the former Specialty Graphics building. It is directly across the way from the Armory and the Spencer Roan Volunteer Fire Department building. Right now, across the road from us, FEMA has got their mobile units. So, if anybody has any questions for FEMA about the flooding that took place back in early April, I invite you to stop by there and ask some questions. And then, when you're done asking FEMA some questions, walk directly across the road here to the Big Gray Building. And they are open here. Their grand reopening for Crazy Little Mama. Speaking of flooding, that is why they are here at this new location. They were at the building right across from the entrance to First Neighborhood Bank's drive-through. I can't remember what that building used to be years and years ago, but it's been in Spencer for quite a long time. They were doing a little bit of remodeling, and then all of a sudden, the floodgates opened for them. So they had to shut down there and to pull all the inventory out. They had to find a new building, and they did find a new building here at 142 East Main Street, and they are open for business once again. They're here until 5 p.m. They've got some specials running on some T-shirts. They've got a T-shirt wall, which is pretty neat. If I can turn over here and see it, or if Swolby will show it. There it is. Oh, you already had it on there, Bob. Thank you. So that is the T-shirt wall. As you can see, all the different colors of T-shirts, and they've got some interesting designs. Of course, Swolby had to get his Queen of the Double Wide Trailer shirt, which is fantastic. I know he loves Sammy Kershaw that much. But they've got those specials. They've got specials on purses, handbags. I think it's buy one, get one 40% off. That is a crazy good deal there. They've also got kind of an older inventory table with a bunch of random stuff. They've got tumblers laid out. Of course, they've got all of the boutique items, jeans, dresses, shirts, all that stuff. There's so many things that you guys can see if you come down here. And, of course, we do invite you to stop down and, if nothing else, just stop in and say, wow, Brandy, you guys are impressive. You got this place open quickly, and you didn't give up after that crazy thing that happened. Well, if it is Crazy Little Mama, so I guess it's supposed to be crazy at times. I don't know if lunacy would be added into that, but we're down here and we're having a good time. Of course, the chamber members came and they did a really cool kind of opening ceremony out front, and the chamber members brought their children and I just walked around and enjoyed looking at the items in the store, and it was crazy for the first hour. Now they've calmed down a little bit. Everybody's kind of settled in a little bit, except for me and Swolby. We're trying to get our stuff fixed up right. But we do invite you to come down here. We are located right on the entrance. If you walk in the door and look to your right, you're going to see myself, Swolby, and all of our equipment here. We're just here trying to help promote this grand reopening event and try to get the buzz out there about the fact that they are reopened now. They are officially reopened here, and we invite you to come down and enjoy it. We're going to check in on the radio side of things here in about 10 minutes, so stick with us. Again, if you have any questions about items, if you have any questions about discounts, any questions at all for Randy or her staff, then just shoot them to us on the messenger or on the comment section of the videos here on YouTube and Facebook, and we'll get the information to you. So stick with us in just a second. We'll be back. Welcome, everybody who is still tuning in to our live remote feed here on WVRC's Facebook and YouTube channels. We are live down at the brand new building for Crazy Little Mamas. It is 142 East Main Street in Spencer. If that doesn't familiarize you with where we're at, just go to the Spencer Armory and go across the road. Big gray building on the opposite side there, and it used to be Specialty Graphics. It is now Crazy Little Mamas, and they're doing their grand reopening today. They're open until 5 p.m. I just heard Brandy interacting with a customer and said she's going to go live on her Facebook page tonight at 6 p.m. as well, and do another one of those lives that she does consistently. And that's what she does here. She just works this business so hard. She and her husband, Andrew, who is back in the back in the inventory room, moving and shaking, getting some stuff done. There are some specials going on today as you're looking right now at the T-shirt wall is what she calls it, the T-shirt wall. They've got a bunch of designs shown for you, and it's buy two, get one half price on T-shirts here today. They've also got handbags, purses. If you buy one, you get one 40% off. That is a huge deal as well. They got a bunch of extra inventory that they've laid out on a table for clearance if you guys want to come in and look at that. But we want you to just stop in and peruse the store, peruse the brand new location here. They got it set up very quickly, and it is so beautiful in here. They did a great job of getting this place put together very quickly, moving all the inventory and all the stuff they had to, you think about that, making T-shirts with the press. You got to move all that equipment too, and they got it here quickly, and that's why they are doing a grand reopening at 142 East Main Street. We invite you to stop by and just look around a little bit, talk with Brandy, and talk about the journey that has been the last few months of she and Andrew's life. It's been a difficult one. They were just simply remodeling a little bit at their old building, and it's the one right across from the First Neighborhood Bank entrance, and they were getting ready to put some flooring down. Then boom, the flood came. Old building, old pipes. Sometimes that kind of stuff happens, but it really changed the direction of what was going to happen. And instead of crying over spilled milk, or spilled water, I should say, they found a new building and just moved into the new building quickly. Now, I'm sure there may have been some tears. I don't know, but I'm sure there may have been some tears in the initial part. But after that, it was just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move forward. And that's what Brandy has done. So that's why we're here, trying to help promote this special day. And we hope people stop in and say hi. We're sitting right beside the entrance like a sad puppy. That's what Swolby looks like right now, kind of a sad puppy. But stop in and see us. We'll be here until 3 o'clock. We're going to go live on the radio, by the way, here in about 4 minutes. So stick with us. Well, I don't blame you, George, for not remembering where we are. This is the first time I've actually spoken to you since you just got to the station. We are down at 142 East Main Street. What is that, you ask? Well, it used to be Specialty Graphics. It is now the home, the new home of Crazy Little Mamas. And Brandy Stump and her husband Andrew and the family have finally gotten this place ready to go. It's been a long, long journey, not in a long time frame, but a long journey to go from their former building that got flooded out to this new building and getting their inventory and their equipment and everything set up and ready to go. And so today is the grand reopening of Crazy Little Mamas. And we do invite you guys who are out there listening in on the radio to please stop by here at 142 East Main Street. If that's not a familiar location to you, we're looking straight across at the Armory and, of course, the Spencer Road Volunteer Fire Department. That is where we are located, across the street from those two places. Of course, FEMA is got their mobile units in the parking lot across the way from us, but there's a lot of parking here for Crazy Little Mamas. You can park right in front of the building. You can park across the road over at the wide open parking spot, or even behind the building here. They have some parking spaces available, and they got a front and a back door for you guys if you want to enter that way. So a lot of parking spaces available, which is something we were worried about, and she was worried about when she left the original location in downtown Spencer, there across from the First Neighborhood Bank drive-through. But there's plenty of parking down here, and it's a really well laid out location, and she was able to fit so much stuff in here, and they have got a lot of deals going on today. So if you guys are out and about looking for something to do, just pop down here to 142 East Main Street and come inside and take a look at the brand new location. Take a look at how nice it is. And there are some deals going on as well. There is a T-shirt wall, is what she's calling it. They've got some of their designs for T-shirts they've got shown up in the front. Then they have a whole list of different colored T-shirts, different sizes. And if you buy 2 T-shirts here today, you'll get one for half off, and you can do those customized if you would like. They've also got a sale on handbags, purses, if you will. There's a couple of different styles of purses and handbags. If you buy one, you get the second one for 40% off. That is a incredible deal as well. Of course, they've got all of their other items, the boutique items, the jeans, the shorts. They've got some dresses. They've got some summer dresses. They've got all sorts of just different items here. They've got tumblers available. I'm looking right in front of me at a tumbler wall, and one of them I see is a Rome County Raider R. That is exciting because it's about time for Rome County High School to get started with sports again. And so if you're looking to get yourself a mug for coffee or whatever it is, of course, coffee is what I'm looking for. She also said, Brandy said, they are going to be getting 40-ounce mugs in. So I'm looking forward to that because that means more coffee. There's a lot of things that they can do. And again, they can sublimate those. They can personalize those mugs for you guys. If you just stop in here and say hi and then ask some questions, Brandy will be able to give you the information that you need about this brand new location and what she provides. As we said, it's a very eclectic mix of things that they can do. They've got some interior design items, some exterior design items. I'm looking over and I see some stuff, Halloween themed items, and also some fall looking items as well. So all you got to do is stop in here and say hi, and you'll find out what she's all about. She also was very active, by the way, on Facebook, on her Facebook account for Crazy Little Mamas, always doing live sales in the evening time. So they're going to be open until 5 p.m. today, and then at 6 p.m., she'll be going live on her Facebook page. So if you don't get a chance to make it out during the day today, you can still join in on those lives and see what she is offering in the evening times. Again, we're here for the grand reopening of Crazy Little Mamas. We invite you guys to stop down if you're out and about and say hi to us at least. Say hi to Brandy and her crew, and enjoy this wonderful day on this Friday in downtown Spencer. We're going to check in again on the radio side of things here in about, I'd say the bottom half of the 1 o'clock hour, maybe around 1:40. Until then, we'll send it back to George in the studio to play some good country music. Back to you, George. We're live here and start talking about Andrew right now. So we're here at Crazy Little Mama's, and I'm going to spin it over. There he is, the brawn behind the operation. The brains is over there. She's walking away now. The brawn behind it is right there. Well, I told Andrew if he didn't come over here to talk, I was just going to start talking about him. So, but yeah, I mean that's he's been back in the back at the table with all of the inventory. My goodness, there's a pile, by the way, of shirts and things back there that they are trying to get listed in, and it takes a lot. It really does. It takes a lot to get this store itemized. There's a lot of inventory here, a lot of different types of inventory as well. So this is the grand reopening, and they are open, but they're still working to get all this stuff coordinated, and so that's pretty cool that they're getting that stuff done. And a lot of work behind the scenes, of course, and it's been really fun to get to know Andrew as well as Brandy. During the time that we've had Brandy on, we haven't had Andrew at all. He just refuses to come on the air. Some people are like that. That's fine, whatever. It's okay. He works from the neck down, we say. If you have any questions, got some people saying, a couple people said, Brandy, they're proud of you. So she says, thank you all very, very much. Been a very, very tough few months, but I'll tell you what, if you've got that grinding nature in you and you just don't quit, then it's going to be worth it in the end. It's been a long couple of months to get them here into the new building with all of the inventory they could save. And that was one of the things I got to say that was probably just an amazing, amazing blessing was the fact that they didn't lose all their inventory when the water came in at the old building. They did lose jewelry and some other things, but they were able to keep a vast majority of the inventory. And so that was something they didn't have to replace, which was nice. Got their equipment over here. But still, getting everything moved, getting all the logistics of it is not fun. Plus, if you're a business owner and you're down for a couple months, you're not getting any income. So that makes it even more difficult. That's why we're here. That's why this grand reopening is happening. We do hope that people decide to come down and shop here for a couple of hours. They'll be open until 5 p.m. We're going to be live here on the Facebook and YouTube side of things and on the radio until 3 p.m. today, just trying to bark out this event. We've got a lot going on WVRC, by the way. We are going right to it again tomorrow at 3 p.m. We'll be on the air from 3 to 6 p.m. down at Route 33 Steakhouse. Jorge and his crew celebrating 1 year in business. And this is kind of like an actual grand opening for them. They never got a chance to do a grand opening, so that's going to be taking place throughout the day tomorrow. Jorge and his staff at Route 33 are going to have a bunch of different giveaways. They're going to do some t-shirt giveaways, some dinner giveaways, things like that. They're going to hopefully show their new menus. They've got more items coming on the menu tomorrow as well. And we'll be there from 3 to 6 just to promote that 1 year anniversary and kind of a real true grand opening at Route 33 Steakhouse as well. Next week, a couple of days next week, we'll have some of our crew over in Elizabeth for the Work County Fair. That'll be a couple of days. I believe we're going to be on the air I think the 8th and the 10th. I will not be there, but the crew will head over and they will bark out the Work County Fair. What's coming up after that? So many things happening on our live remote side of things. I'm trying to remember what's next on that list. I think on the 14th, we'll be up at the brand new Spencer Middle School as they're going to do a ribbon cutting ceremony on the 14th to open up Spencer Middle School. So we'll be up there covering that event as well. Before you know it, folks, it's going to be Roane County High School Raider football and Lady Raider volleyball action. And that's going to be something very, very cool to have again this year. We're going to be not only doing our normal football broadcasts, and a couple years ago we had a few volleyball games. Last year we went full bore, had a full volleyball schedule. We're going to do that again this year. We'll be traveling with the Lady Raiders and doing a lot of different broadcasts for them as well. So we hope that people are ready to go for that. First ball game is the 30th of August, a home game versus Shady Spring up at County Stadium. So a lot of things getting rolling here in the next month or so on our WVRC Facebook and YouTube channels and on the radio. Going to check in again, folks, here in just a little bit. Probably about 15 minutes. We'll go live on the radio, so hang with us. If you have any questions, again, send us a message on the comments section below the video, and we'll get the questions answered as quickly as possible for you. I do appreciate everyone tuning in with us on Facebook and YouTube. Again, we're going to go live on the radio in about 10 minutes. We are down here at Crazy Little Mama's. I can remember when it was just Crazy Little Mama's decals. Now it's just Crazy Little Mama's. There's so many things. They've got so many things in this new building location. If you're wondering where it is 142 East Main Street in Spencer. You could type that into your Google Maps if you would like, but it's really easy to find if you're familiar with Spencer at all. The former Armory building, well, it's still the Armory building. It's just not housing the Armory. And the Spencer-owned Volunteer Fire Department. That's on the other side, and it is right across from right here where we sit. It's the old Specialty Graphics building. and that now houses Crazy Little Mama's decals, or sorry, Crazy Little Mama's. And the reason I said decals is because we had another one of our advertisers come through, your good buddy Mike Greenlee with Old Fences Realty and JoJo's Tacos, and he is getting some decals right now because we just found out that Joe Ellen's JoJo's Taco Truck is finalist in the Best of West Virginia again this year. So they're going to get some decals slapped on that food truck as well. And I think that she's going to be over in Ravenswood tonight at the Riverfest, I think it is, or River Park, Riverfront Park, somewhere. Ravenswood City Park. Oh, I was close. Washington's Riverfront Park. See, I knew there was something going on. It's the Ohio River Festival, and that's over in Ravenswood. So if you're looking for something to do tonight, head on over there and enjoy that festivity and get yourself some good tacos. From now, again, a Best of West Virginia taco truck. So that's pretty cool. I was very, very happy to hear that Joellen's still killing it with the JoJo's Taco Truck. Another local business here in Roane County, and another place that we have some personal stake in. We had a chance to do some taste testing for them before they opened up the taco truck. And then did another taste testing the following year for the chicken tacos. I'll tell you what, I got a hankering for some chicken tacos right now. I shouldn't have started talking about food. But we're going to be, yeah, we're going to be live on the radio here in just a few minutes. Hang with us. And again, folks, please, please, please come down here and just look around and have some fun. Talk with Brandy about the journey that they have had over the last few months. Talk about what they have. They do have some specials going on today. They'll be open until 5 p.m. We are here until 3, and we'll be on the radio in just a few minutes. Send us a message if you have any questions about what's going on here today. Just put it in the comments section below the video, and we will answer it for you. Well, thank you very much, George. We are down here at Crazy Little Mamas, the brand new location for Crazy Little Mamas at 142 East Main Street in Spencer, West Virginia. If you're not familiar with 142 East Main Street, used to be the building for Specialty Graphics. It's located directly across the road from the Armory Building and the Spencer Roan Volunteer Fire Department. And it is in the big gray building right there. This is the grand reopening of this business. Now, what happened? Well, they were in the old building that they had right across from the First Neighborhood Bank drive-through in that little cul-de-sac area, one of the older buildings in downtown Spencer. They were remodeling some of the building. The floors were getting ready to be redone, and something happened in the upstairs, and the pipes burst and water flowed. And before you knew it, they could not continue to remodel that building. It was just not feasible economically. So Brandy and Andrew and the rest of the crew packed up all the inventory they could save, which was quite a bit of inventory, grabbed all their equipment, took everything out of the building, and began their search for a new location. Of course, Brandy was saying that instrumental in that process, of course, was Carrie Decker from the chamber and a couple of other helpers. They were very, very instrumental in finding a building, finding this place. They got a hold of Chad and Krista Kuhn, and they got something worked out as quickly as possible. And then they started the process of moving all of the inventory and all of the equipment and everything into this new location, getting it laid out the way that they want to get it laid out. And they've got all sorts of stuff here laid out so nicely in this brand new location. It fits this business very, very well. I got to say that. I like this new location. I hate that it had to be moved and they had to be down for a couple of months. Obviously, that's not easy on any business owner, but if anybody knows Brandy Stump, she is not a quitter. She is not going to give up. She just continued to grind and get this place ready to go, which she has it ready to go, and we're on the grand reopening now here today. There are some specials taking place here today, by the way. They do have a T-shirt wall. They've got a bunch of T-shirt design opportunities that they have just framed up there to give people ideas of what they can do. A lot of different colors of T-shirts below, and if you buy 2 T-shirts, you can get the third half off. 2 T-shirts, if you purchase, you get the third half off, and those are all customizable T-shirts that they have. They also have handbags, purses, if you will. They have varied colors and styles, and if you buy a purse, you get the second one 40% off. How about that? That is a huge deal for that. They also have an old clearance aisle, a clearance table, I should say, with some inventory that they're looking to just get rid of and make some more space for. They've got all their boutique items. They've got jeans laid out. They've got dresses, summer dresses, and other things. They've got shorts, denim shorts laid out as well. Of course, they've got their tumbler wall. They've got a bunch of different tumblers that can be personalized, obviously, and of course Brandy does the sublimation right here in the building. She does her own personal designs, and she's so good at all that stuff she does. She was talking about the transfer process too. The type of transfer process that she uses for her shirts and for her items is long lasting. It's not going to crack. It's not going to peel off. It is a very, very good process that she is using here for that. So they are going to be open here until 5 p.m. We're here live on the radio and on Facebook and on YouTube until 3 p.m. just trying to help out and get this business back up and going very, very quickly. And we invite you to stop down. If you're driving around, just stop in and say hi to Brandy and Andrew and the whole crew. You can stop by and say hi to us. We're sitting right beside the entrance to the main door. They have, by the way, 2 sets of doors. They've got a front door and a back door here. There is parking available in the back of the building. There are parking spots available. There's parking right in front of the building, and then there's parking across the road over at the Armory and over at the Roan Volunteer Fire Department right there where FEMA's mobile unit is set up for the next week as well. We invite you to stop down here and enjoy this wonderful day and see what this wonderful business has to offer for all of you here today. Going to send it back up to the studio. We'll check in again at the 2 o'clock hour on the radio side of things. Again, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. We are going to stay live there. If you have any questions about any of the items, then just send us a real quick comment on the video, and we will get the information out to you as quickly as possible. Till then, back up to the studio to George, and we'll check in at the 2 o'clock hour. We have bartering going on here at Crazy Little Mamas right now. Bartering between mother and daughter as to how much she's allowed to spend. We're having a good time down here at Crazy Little Mamas. 142 East Main Street is the location, the old Specialty Graphics building. It has been remodeled a couple of different times over the years, and it is a really beautiful building. I know Chad and Krista Kuhn did a whole lot of work, not just to this part of the building, but to our left, closer to town. There is another business in operation down there as well, and just a wonderful location for Brandy and her crew to find here for Crazy Little Mamas. Again, they've got parking in the front of the building. They got parking, of course, across the road over at the Armory, and it's just that little parking lot in between the Armory building and the Spencer Roan Volunteer Fire Department. And they have parking in the back of the building too, and it is right directly behind the back door that can open up. Got two French doors, so easy access for anybody who wants to get in and out of the building. Of course, the front entrance has stairs, and of course there are people obviously who that could be a challenge for. So the back entrance is just flat and ready to go. That's really cool to have multiple entrances into the building. Again, it's been a long and very, very hard process for Brandy and Andrew and the crew to get their stuff out of the old building and get this place up and running. And tell you what, they did it in a masterful time. 2 months is all they were down. Again, though, 2 months is tough for a business to be down. So we're hoping the people will come and enjoy this day. If not today, Brandy's going to be doing a live at 6 p.m. as well on her Facebook page. Does a lot of cool sales online. But again, they are now officially reopened for business in this location, and we invite everybody out there at some point to come down here and shop local. You're not going to be disappointed with what you can get here. There's so many different things that Brandy can customize for you. It's not just T-shirts. There's all sorts of things that can be customizable, and so we invite you guys to come down here. We're going to go live on the air. Let's see, what time do we have? We're going to go live on the air here in about 10 to 15 minutes, so hang with us. Again, if you have any questions or comments, let us know on the comments section below the video. We're going to be down here for another hour. They're going to be open here at Crazy Little Mamas at 142 East Main Street until 5 p.m. Trish Walker says, congratulations. She says, thank you very much, Patricia. We are live down here at the brand new location of Crazy Little Mamas. It is 142 East Main Street in Spencer. If you're heading Arnoldsburg Roadway, right past Walmart, and you head right past the Armory and right before the Roan Volunteer Fire Department, you look across the road. Right there is the gray building. Used to be Specialty Graphics, and it is the brand new location for this grand reopening of Crazy Little Mamas. A long time coming for Brandy and Andrew and the crew, because they were happily set up downtown at the building across the way from the Roby Theater and the First Neighborhood Bank drive-in. And they had some unfortunate events while they were getting ready to remodel the floors and do some work to the building. Pipes upstairs in the top of that building busted, and water came flowing down. Very fortunately for them, they did not lose much of their inventory. They were able to keep their inventory, their equipment, all that stuff was saved. They did lose some jewelry items and some other stuff. So, but more than that, they lost time, and they lost time of being open. 2 full months it was from the time that they got shut down to finding a new building, to get everything moved in, to get everything organized and ready to go here at the new location. And they have put forth maximum effort to get here. And so now they are here and they are open, and they're open till 5 p.m. here today. They've got specials going on. Again, we talked about the t-shirt wall. They've got some designs of their own that they have framed up to give you an idea of some of the things they can do for you. They've got a bunch